Uridium was one of the masterpiece games for the Commodore 64 that I clearly remember to this day, just being glued to it for hours on end. The fantastic music from Steve Turner is absolutely mesmerising, even listening to it now. It's one of those pieces of music that still makes the hairs on my arm stand up whenever I hear it. When you press the fire button to begin this game, you are treated to an excellent piece of animation too, as your Manta class fighter emerges from the interplanetary transporter, flips around showing its wingspan, and then, zoom, it bursts forward and homes in upon a dreadnought at full speed. The aim of the game is to destroy 15 space fortresses that are placed in orbit around planets in this galactic sector. Each super-dreadnought seeking out a different metal and sucking them dry of natural minerals. For example, the first ship is called zinc, the second lead, the third copper, and so on. Already you'll recognise the addictive quality it possesses even after only shooting one or two enemies, the type that has classic written all over it. Paradroid fans will spot an instant likeness with Andrew Braybrook's trademark style, the hard-edged metallic graphics we've come to expect from his games. Controls are fairly simple. The craft speeds up, slows down and moves up and down on the screen. Changing direction is handled smoothly and effectively. When you slow down, your craft will eventually execute a twinkle turn, a sort of space-age aerobatics, looping and rolling at the same time. This temporarily increases your height above the surface of the enemy ship, and nice if you're avoiding fire. Not so nice if you're passing underneath some enemy fighters. You start at the left end of the ship and work your way along, destroying enemy ships along the route. Once enough of the dreadnought defences have been destroyed, or you have managed to successfully survive a set of them at least, you are able to land on the ship's surface. Bonus points are rewarded for downing the dreadnought's protection fleets, so it's sometimes worth giving chase to kill every last one of them. However, it becomes clear that manoeuvring the Manta is not an easy task. Pretty soon you are swaying back and forth in your chair as you struggle to turn in time to blast the enemy. The protection fighters are not all that you need to worry about either. There are also deadly homing missiles, which come at you from the flashing generator ports. The only way of dealing with these little shits is to beat a hasty retreat. Eventually, to destroy a super-dreadnought, all you have to do is land on it. The message, "Land now," flashes up to indicate that you should land on the runway at the far right end of the ship. Failure to heed this warning results in a high-speed attack from even deadlier alien craft, which get progressively meaner the longer you refuse to land. On docking with the dreadnought, the display splits and is replaced by a representation of the fuel rod chamber, a sort of futuristic fruit machine. Here you determine the size of the bonus you are to receive from destroying the battleship, and this must be done within a short time limit. You'll see a bonus number or the word quit, so you must quickly try to navigate the highest score without hitting the quit button. This part is very nostalgic for me, brings back tons of memories from being a kid. The most fun was skipping back along the surface of the ship and shooting everything you can see, whilst the dreadnought disintegrates underneath you, just for those few extra bonus points. After picking up your bonus for destroying complete waves of enemy fighters, it's off to the next ship in the sequence. And to be fair, once you've learnt the layout of the ships, it's a relatively straightforward task to shoot up the defences and land. You can only get a big score by wiping out whole squadrons of fighters, and the amount of times I'd lose a life chasing after that last elusive enemy, only to smash into part of the ship's hull. Oh well, part of the fun. The speed all this happens is quite mind-numbing. I'll slow it down a little to allow you to appreciate the pixel by pixel scrolling, twisting and turning with the enemy fighters. Pretty awesome animation, to be fair. All this frantic activity is, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, accompanied by a soundtrack which makes the most of the Commodore's SID chip. It has to be a game with classic stamped all over it and should appeal to a wide audience of gamers. Immaculate in both execution and conception. Overall, an excellent game that should be on every Commodore 64 owner's shelf, or at least definitely on one of the Commodore Mini or Maxi USB drive for sure. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video and let me know if you've played this before and what you thought of Uridium in the comment section. Another game, another day, another memory unlocked. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to join me in checking out some more games for the Commodore 64 as we take this epic trip down memory lane together. There's plenty more games on the channel playlist and another one coming up right now. Hopefully, I'll see you all there. Thanks again, and until the next one, bye for now.